Hello, my name is Mallory Langkrahr. I am a licensed clinical social worker. I completed my Keystone project at the Missouri Veterans Home in Warrensburg, Missouri, whose mission statement is to honor and serve the veterans whose dedication and sacrifices have preserved our nation and its freedoms. The Missouri Veterans Home Warrensburg is a long-term care facility. Every veteran or resident that lives there requires skilled nursing care, and they had to have been active duty at some point in their life. So, my role started during the beginning of my Keystone project as a clinical caseworker, and over time, I became the director of social services. My highlighted areas that I focused on during my project were animal assisted interventions and compassion, fatigue, and conflict management. My goals included providing opportunities for veterans to communicate, express concern, and feel included, and I did that through monthly support groups, which included veterans, myself, and the companion animal Copper, who was shown during that last slide. I also included Copper in veteran discussion and council meetings, which are strictly only for veterans. I also wanted to improve veterans' quality of life by providing companionship through animal assisted activities, which I did different activities with Copper. I enhanced relationships between staff and veterans by again including Copper throughout the home sporadically and then also during special care plan meetings. I also wanted to lower amount of staff compassion fatigue and burnout by bringing Copper and including him in staff directed meetings. Some barriers that I experienced included the following. I would say my biggest barrier that I had was just illness overall. So, long term care is still very much focused on illness, COVID, flu, as they should be. But what I learned with that is that I'm unable to bring Copper during those times. So when we would shut down for those reasons to make sure everyone was safe, Copper was not able to come either. Some other barriers included just regular participants would have health declines, they would pass away. Copper would get used to staff, and then there's a large staff turnover rate. My schedule, so if I had certain meetings scheduled that I wasn't able to take Copper to, I would either have to put him in a separate room or I would just be unable to bring him, which kind of affected some time and his experience as well. And then, of course, the facility layout. So the building was huge, and unfortunately, it was just a lot. There's a lot of people that live there. It was a lot of walking for Copper, so that was an unexpected barrier. A couple rewarding experiences you can see here. Just having the veterans get to come up and see Copper was so fun. Georgia was a veteran, that's not her real name, to protect her identity. She would only allow care from our providers when Copper was present. So Copper would have to go into her room with us and let that provider talk to her about what she was needing, what different treatments she may need. So he was really beneficial for Georgia's care. And then Lyle, again, not the veteran's real name, was pretty secluded to his room most of the time, but when Copper would come, he enjoyed going outside and brushing Copper and spending time with him. So Copper really brought him out of his room, out of his shell. And then, of course, just seeing veteran smiles was a huge reward. So I did do some results. As you can see, the best result was Copper's evaluation. He loved all the pets, but also the veteran and staff evaluations were very positive. everybody loved Copper coming. They wished he could come more often. So I ended up getting really good feedback on those physical results, but also with people telling me. So it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this Keystone project. Thank you.